goes around. What comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. Sitting here reminiscing back through high school. Whenever time I see you, girl, you know that I drew. Daydreaming in the class, thinking what would I say when I saw you, but you never looked my way. It started freshman year and lasted straight to the 12th grade. I have to give it to you, though you was top shelf, babe. I asked myself time and time again, what was it about me to make you treat me like a buzzard? I speak to you in the hall and you ignore me. You keep walking and talking like you never saw me. You didn't have to conversate with me, I can say that. It would've made my day if you just had waved back. I used to buy you candy, lollipops, and gumdrops. I even packed an extra sandwich in my lunchbox. You treated me like dirt and everyone in the school knows. You call me out my name and crack jokes on my school. If anyone could make you feel good, girl, I could. But you give me that look like you don't wanna be bothered. But that's okay, just keep on front, see, cause one day I'ma make it and you'll be wanting me. Been trying hard ever since I graduated to make it big, and yes, I finally made it. Been thick with your videos and TV. Now everywhere you go, everybody knows me. Now the tables have turned and now it's me you're hawking. Now I turn up my nose and keep on walking. You see, ladies mobbing me in clubs frequently, and you make it your duty to come and speak to me. Remembering how she played me in the past. Yeah, we can talk, I'm in the rush, please make it fast. And we can start off with all the men you've been with. And don't come pop with that just a friend bit. We're just a friend bit. We're just a friend bit.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the US nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9-10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kinda strange. Cause when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no I don't, I only have a friend. Come on, I'm not even going for it. This is what I'm going to sing.
You got what I need, but you say he just a friend, and you say he just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say he just a friend, but you say he just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say he just a friend, but you say he's just a friend.
So I took blah blah's word for it. At this time, I thought just having a friend couldn't be no crime. Cause I have friends, and that's a fact, like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Forget about that, let's go into the story about a girl named blah 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 that adore me. So we started talking, getting familiar, spending a lot of time so we can build a relationship or some understanding how it's gonna be in the future. We was planning, everything sounded so dandy and sweet. I had no idea I was in for a treat. After this was established, everything was cool. The tour was over and she went back to school. I called every day to see how she was doing. Every time that I called her, it seemed something was brewing. I called the room, it got picked up, and then I called again. I said, yo, who is that? Oh, he's just a friend. Don't give me that. Don't even give me that. You bust this.
You got what I need, but you say he just a friend, and you say he just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say he just a friend, but you say he just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need, but you say he just a friend, but you say he's just a friend.
So I came to her college on a surprise visit to see my girl that was so exquisite. It was a school day, I know she was there, the first semester of the school year. I went to a gate to ask where was a dorm. This guy made me fill out a visitor's form. He told me where it was, and I was on my way to see my baby doll. I was happy to say. I arrived in front of the dormitory. Yo, could you tell me where is door 3? They showed me where it was for the moment. I didn't know I was in for such an event. So I came to a room and opened the door. Oh, snap! Guess what I saw? A fella tongue kissing my girl in the mouth. I was so in shock, my heart went down south. So please listen to the message that I sent. Don't ever talk to a girl who says she just has a friend.
I am the magnificent. I am the magnificent. I am the magnificent. I'm back with the shack of a soul boss, most thundering, sound of soul.
Go off.
Hey to everybody and people that say party. Time to hear a funky from me, the marquee. As it just display them, the way I like to say them. This other stepping style that I use from music. I'm the original, hellified kinging. One freak I sound for throwing down, and you know that I'm bringing the crowd to enjoyment by what I do. Like, wow, I keep the people cheering because of what they're hearing. Moving and grooving to a devastating sound is glaring because they're in the mood for me. The B-I-Z, the Emmas, the A-R-K-I-E. The party ripping, never tripping, king of crowd pleasing. I can turn it out without a doubt in any season. I entertain crowds, 1,000,000. Homeboys making noise as I do browse through a girl's mouth. Say the funky rhyme that makes the girls get naked. I can turn it out with different sounds on my record that I say give them. Is your absorb the rhythm, the magnificent record maker of prison.
The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz go off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz go off.
Ha 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 ha. Check out this bizarre rapper style used by me. The B-I-Z-M-A-R-K out with the E-N. You will be agreeing. A brother ain't a brother unless see it say like G-N. Up with his technique in. Keep the people freaking. Like me, the BIz Markie, because my style is so unique. And guaranteed to rock the mic with rhyme that I say. I'm just as good as Clint Eastwood, so won't you make my day? Markie the original. Yes, I am the boss. And I can rock the microphone for you and yours. Go, I want you till my voice is hoarse. Then take a pause. And you know, of course, I can rock a party with so much force. I'm the greatest entertainer Marley came across. Put pictures and photo at the getter with gloss. And I don't eat spaghetti without the meat sauce. Whether Ragu, Prego, Hunts, or Aunt Millie, you wanna get this, then try to get Ellie with me, the inhuman. Because I'm like booming. Reagan is the pres, but so was Harry Truman.
The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz go off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz Markies are going off. The Biz go off.
Now, I make rhymes each and every day and always seem to come with something fresh to say. In January, February, March, April, May, and the other 7 months of the year. But anyway, hey, no delay, okay, here's a rhyme I must display. When I'm finished, you be in it, say the hip hip hooray. I will be an MC till I'm old and gray, and I can even rock the mic with tooth decay. Yo, ladies of the 80s know that I'm the original B-I-Z-M-A-R-K, I say with the E. You little me and my man Big Daddy. I can't forget Cut Master Cool V and my partner, my best friend TJ Swanee. Rocking the mic would say most definitely. So listen, don't be missing. I will never be dissing. I just rock the mic and always have discipline.
On the mic at this time, in the place to be, I'm the inhuman orchestra called BIz Markie. They made the dance and make the music with my mouth and all, but I'm here to talk about the Irish Square Mall. On the mic at this time, in the place to be, I'm the inhuman orchestra called BIz Markie. They made the dance and make the music with my mouth and all, but I'm here to talk about the Irish Square Mall, a place where people shop in downtown Brooklyn, where I could be found. If you're looking for me, the BIz, just come check me out. Cause 24/7, I'm like in the house. And when I come in the mall and then I start to roam, you wouldn't think it's a store, you would think it's my home. But it's when I come in a place and then I hang up a sign, read home sweet home, this house is mine.
Irish Square Mall, my house is the Irish Square Mall. My house is the Irish Square Mall. My house is the Irish Square Mall.
I've been to many malls from state to state, but I've never been in, say, one this great. I hate to say about the other shopping centers that's left, but the Irish Square Mall is the doo-doo death. I be in there every day, walking around chilling, from when they open all the way until when it's about time for the place to close. I'm just running things like a pair of pantyhose. They all know me, the BIz Markie. I get more respect than the average employee. They work in any store in the mall because the place is my house from wall to wall. If I can move in, party people, I just might, so I can stay forever, and it will be just like a bum that you see sleeping on apartments. Is how it will be when you see BIz Markie, my favorite mall, but having fun. See, to me this mall is like number one, and any other shopping center to try to compare, there ain't no way they can hang out with Irish Square.
Irish Square Mall, my house is the Irish Square Mall. My house is the Irish Square Mall. My house is the Irish Square Mall.
I don't care who's first or who last, but I know that y'all just better rock this and drop it for dime, baby.
I don't think so.
BIz Markie. BIz Markie. Hey, I'm the M of the A. It got R, the is the R of the K. I don't have a big mouth, just a lot to say. So listen to my rhythm and rap display. Okay, I rock the mic to T.O.P. And every record that I make history. Like ow, and O&2 is some of the things that I used to do. But right about now I got a different flow. I rock from New York City to Mexico, from England, Australia, back to Japan. They know I'm Mr. Magical with the mic on my hand. So you know I got my rhymes in Muhammad Ali. That's why my name rings bells internationally. Never neglected, well protected as an MC Jen. I'm super duper with the rhymes I invent. Big Daddy Kane, you know you're part of the staff. Get on the mic, goddammit. Can you feel it? Nothing can save ya, but this is the season of catching the vapors. And since I got time, what I'm gonna do to tell you how they spread it throughout my crew. Well, you all know T.J. Swan, who sang on my records. Make the music nobody beats the biz, well check it. Back in the days before this began, he used to try to talk to this girl named Fran. That type of female with fly Gucci wear, with big truck jewelry and extensions in the hair. When Swan tried to kick it, she always fessed, talking about, please, you work for UPS. Since he wasn't no type of big drug dealer, my man T.J. Swan didn't appeal to her. But now he trucks gold and wear fly belly boots, rough leather fashion and tough silk suits. Now she stopped fronting and wants to speak and be coming to all the shows every single weekend. To get his beeper number, she be begging please, dying for the day to get skis. She caught the vapors. She caught the vapors. She caught the vapors. She caught the vapors. I got another partner that's calm and plain. He goes by the name of the Big Daddy Kane. A mellow type of fellow that's laid back. Back in the days, he was nothing like that. I remember when he used to fight every day. What grown-ups would tell him, he would never obey. He wore his pants hanging down and his sneakers untied, and a Rasta-type tango tilted to the side. Around his neighborhood, people treated him bad and said he was the worst thing his mom's ever had. They said that he would grow up to be nothing but a hoodlum, or either in jail or someone would shoot him. But now he's grown up to their surprise. Big Daddy got a hit record selling worldwide. Now the same people that didn't like him as a child be saying, can I borrow a dollar? Ooh, you're a star now. They caught the vapors. They caught the vapors. They caught the vapors. They caught the vapors. got a cousin by the name of Vaughn Lee. Better known to y'all as Commander Cool V. He cut, scratch, transform with finesse and all that mess. But I remember when he first started to rock and tried to get this job in a record shop. He was in it to win it, but the boss fronted, said, sorry Mr. Lee, but there's no help wanted. Now my cousin Vaughn still tried on and on till the like break of dawn to put this J.O.B. in effect, but they'd look right past him and be like, next! Now for the year of 88, Cool V is making dollars, so my cousin's like straight. He walks into the same record shop before, and the boss be like, Vaughn, welcome to my store. Offering him a job, but nah, he don't want it. Damn, it feels good to see people up on it. Cause I remember when, at first they wasn't. Now guess what they caught from my cousin? The vapors. They caught the vapors. They caught the vapors. They caught the vapors. Sound disgusting and like very gross, but it's sure to have you tripping. See, yo, listen close. It's not right at the sun or sweet like sugar, but it's rather on the bug tip and it's called picking booger. Now when I am playing might not be kosher to you, but it's still something we all have to do. So go up your nose with a finger or two and pull out one or crusty crew. Yo, don't try to front like it's so gloomy and gray, cause we all pick out boogers sometime every day. Whether out in the open or on the sneak tip with a finger, tissue, or even a Q-tip. Take it from the BIz Markie, because I'm joking. And also, remember this slogan. Hey mom, what's for dinner? Go up your nose and pick a winner. Pick a booger. Pick a booger. Pick a booger. Pick a booger. Now let me tell you what happened to me on the train. One day with my partner Kane, headed up to the rooftop riding the D train, when this man sitting next to me was so profane to stick his finger up his nose, damn near to his brain. Should've moved. I was just about, but all of a sudden homeboy just pulled out a big green slimy. Nah, I ain't gonna say it, but a weight a good pound if you tried to weigh it. He sat there for a while with it in his hand, so I tried to play cool and like a northern man. So I laid my head back to catch a quick nap. All of a sudden he plucked the dead in my lap. Now Kane sat there laughing like it was all a joke, but a brother like BIz Markie had almost choked. So I dug in my nose and pulled out about 5 and plucked every last one of them dead in his eye. Then the man jumped up and said, what's wrong with you? And wiped him off his face and said, I can't mess with you. Like if I did something that was so full of shame. But yo, you got to know the name of the game. Pick a booger. Pick a booger. Memory lane, back in public school with my partner Kane. When I was class clown and he was my brother, sitting at the desk plucking boogers at each other. Never doing work as we were supposed, cause we was too busy digging up our nose. And in the lunchroom you would talk about rude, God forbid the person that'll leave his food. No matter who you are, we didn't give a damn. We even put teachers down with the program. Whether you was a woman or if you're a man, we put boogers on our fingers, then shake your hand. Catch anyone from anywhere, but the best fun about it catching Kane out there. Especially when we playing ball in the gym, I put boogers on a basketball and pass it to him.
B-I-Z to the ball is my name. Vapors the old baby, you is my fame. Still in the game like a G.I. Joe. Chicks still saying he the star of the show. It's been a long while, but don't get it twisted. I still got flavor like Snapple and Mystic. As I get ballistic, playtime is over. Now it's time to hear my man Mario.
BIz Markie.
The star of the show.
BIz Markie.
Hard-working.
BIz Markie.
Mr. Dynamite.
BIz Markie.
Mr. Dynamite.
y'allin' to the like beatin'. You can either dance or just have a seat. And yes, y'allin' to the like beatin'. You can either dance or just have a seat. And yes, y'allin' to the like beat. Yeah, you can either dance or just have a seat. And yes, y'allin' to the like beatin'. You can either dance or just have a seat. And yes, y'allin' to the like beatin'. You can either dance or just have a seat and listen to the weigh-in. What I am displaying, a different kind of rapper language that I saying. To all the party people that exorbitant for info. When it come to rockin' parties, I am maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing, my record music. We'll put you hypnotize your body and like it like cardigan. You won't be fighting the illin', you just be partying now. With the funky sound with yours truly, the original B-I-Z. I mean, okay, I was the E and I came to have fun and not be number one. And just here to let you know who's like running the place. And everywhere that I perform and do a show, as long as you know that
nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
Nobody beats the biz.
you know me at the B-I-Z-M-A-R-K-I-E-N. I go for what I know, doing a show for human beings. I'm guaranteed to rock to make the ladies scream and shout. I'm bound to wreck your body as they turn the party out. The Marty rapper, no tapper, always have a fun. And when you hear the Biz Markie, I get the job done. Yes, I'm the M-A-R-K-I-E, you know that's me. I got the stutter step to keep it, check my speed is so unique. They say I look and sound funny, but I don't be caring. I rock the Latin Quarter, rooftop, Team Square, and Roseland. The Hawthorne, Madison Square Garden, even right for the World Fair at Java Center. Part in the ways that I be talking about, the places I be rocking. I love to perform for the people that be clocking. I say that your own mind don't want it like I want it, but you pay for a good performance. Go on it, you want it. That's why I'm here to be like letting you knowing that I'm a highly recognized as the king of disco and making people laugh and have a lot of enjoyment. I'm the best person for this type of employment. That's why I'm
BIz Markie. So fresh. BIz Markie. So fresh. BIz Markie.
Mr. Dynamite!
So fresh. BIz Markie.
Mr. Dynamite!
So fresh.
Nobody beats the biz.
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 on and on till the break of dawn. When you buy food cheap, you need a coupon. I catch a sale retail before it gets stale. To hurry up and get the wick, check out the mail and shop non-stop. By how I hip hop on the mic and like make it cooperate with the rhythm. That is what I give them. Reagan is depressed, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm. It might sound confusing, the style that I'm using, but in the end, I'm sure that you will find it quite amusing and funny. Oh, honey, it's just ridiculous. Don't try to front. Come on and admit you was thrilled, chilled. Your heart was fulfilled, so respect the architect as I begin to build. Science and my reliance is a palm of rap. Like Carl Lewis, I get to it. So let's go to lap.
Nobody beats the biz.
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 Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. My name is Teacher Swan. Nobody beats the biz. I rock you on and on. Nobody beats the biz. You know the bite that beats the biz. I know the bite that beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz. Nobody beats the biz.
I like to introduce myself. My name is BIz Markie, and well, I'm the human orchestra called BIz Markie. Making music orally is my specialty. When I go, I want you. Girls get excited when they hear my lyrics. They wanna recite them. I know you're in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco. Like Beat It, Billie Jean, but Michael Jackson on the trenches to your ranking. They gon'
make the music, make the music, make the music.
DJ Exquisite, you heard?
Make the music, make the music, make the music with your mouth. Make the music, make the music, make the music with your mouth. Make the music, make the music, make the music with your mouth. Make the music with your mouth. Make the music with your mouth.
I want you, 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 I want you. I like to introduce myself. My name is BIz Markie.
Make the music with your mouth. Make the music with your mouth. Make the music with your mouth.
Well, I don't just do the rock. I get the crowd jumping. All the party people say, isn't he something? Rock from New York City all the way down south. Saying rhymes and making music, whoop my mouth. I'ma tell you party people how I began. It started when I'm living in Long Island. Grown people used to say, what's wrong with that kid?
Make the music with your mouth. Make the music with your mouth. Make the music with your mouth.
Hey, look inside, easy. Either knock me out my socks. If in your notebook, as a hobby or a job. Surround me, get the ball. Well, let me tell you, party people. But you gotta work hard for it.
See, the sisters beat is fast and funky. We gonna do it a little something like this. You know who this is. This is the M's, the M's, the A's, the R's, the K's.
Yo, this sound alright though. Yo, me and Kuzi, this gonna be our new single. And when you hear the story, you'll say it's alright though. Yo, Kuzi, why don't you give me a cue? One more cue and then I'm ready to go in.
Don't you like when the winter's gone and all of a sudden it start getting warm? The trees and the grass start looking fresh and the sun in the sky be looking at best. Birds be singing, fly be blooming, a lot of brand new cars be zooming. Fly girls looking the best they could be, and the guys be duking, and you see. Besides all that, I like the warm weather, cause that's when you can get yourself together. But I like Easter time with a grain, cause when I little used to go to Coney Island, we used to eat a lot of stuff like cotton candy. Cause back then it was like fine and dandy. You used to get dressed up in double knits and your plaid suit jackets did with the shits. The good old days was back then, and the reason I reminisce called
Spring again.
Everybody know it's spring again. To the girls and boys and people above, this is the time to fall in love.
Now girls, have you ever broke up with your boyfriend and you felt that the world was coming to an end? Sitting around the house packed for no reason, just because you thought your man was skeezing for a couple of days. Look gloomy and gray, thinking about the old happy days. All of a sudden the telephone ring, he begged for your forgiveness, and you know what that brings? Joy and happiness into your life. Before you felt like your heart was stabbed by a knife. I'm telling you girls, keep the man that you got, cause if you cheat you might need a VD shot. You know two wrongs don't make a right, and if you did something wrong, don't do the same, it's not polite. Please don't make this breaking up a trend, because
it's spring again. Oh, everybody know it's spring again. To the girls and boys and people above, this is the time to fall in love.
Now fellas, have you ever met a girl that tried to front and wanted you to act like you was on a hunt? I used to see my homeboys frown and fret for a girl that always trying to play hard to get. I know I quoted myself, I must admit, and said anything you want, you gotta work hard for it. Me the diabolical, be obsessed, and go out for something that a girl possess? They're really on yours like a pair of drawers. They want you to be like Santa Claus. They want drug dealers and four-wheelers, truck jewelry, they expect you to steal her. Shit, I know they must be bugging. They better hit the streets and do their own mugging. But in this case, you would just overlook her, send her on the way and say, I can't help you, hooker.
It's spring again. Everybody know it's spring again. To the girls and boys and people above, this is the time to fall in love.
Contract out the door. He looked at me, he got so mad, and then when he left, we were sorta glad. No, we don't sniff coke, we don't get high. All we do is dress real fine, hang out at a party till the morning light, chilling all the time while MCs bite. I say my rhyme, he does the beat, and you know me and him could never be defeated. We never sing beat it, and no, we don't eat it. And if you do not like it, then yes, you can bite it. And don't you know, don't get excited. I'm Shantae, he's Biz Markie. Side by side, yes, you know it's we. No, I don't speak. and smoke. Your jaws move in, your body gets skinny. You spend your money to your very last penny. You walk around, yes, in the same old jeans. And yes, you know just what I mean. No, you're not cute, sort of whack. You're getting real skinny and as big as your hat. And if you wanna beef, I can tell you so. And here's a few things that you should know. Yes, it's crack, then it's pee. Come on, y'all, take it from me. I was told to stay away. This is a message from Shantae. You wanna dress fly, wanna have some cash? Well, stay away from that, cause it's like a rash. Once you get it, you start to itch. It's attached just like a... Let's continue with what I said, cause this is something to plant in your head. Cause we come a party just to have action, just to prove to you that I'm not Michael Jackson. Rap so strong and rap so deaf. Rap till I get out of breath. Now I have introduced to you me and Biz the Deaf Fresh Crew. Me and Biz the Deaf Fresh Crew. That was Deaf. See you later.
From BIz Markie, dedicated to the radio, not he or she, because it's time for them to get recognized. This is my version of the Nobel Peace Prize. That's why I'm coming out my face like this. Far as negativity, you never get this. If it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is something for the radio. This rhyme is dedicated to the radio DJs to play all the hits on 7 days. And even on the weekends, the DJs will be freaking without a doubt, because everyone is unique in the way they cut the records and be talking. It sounds doodle extra crazy deaf on a Walkman. To all the disc jockeys that's on the go, this is something for the radio. And this is on the radio. And this is on the radio. I like to thank all the people state to state for requesting my records on the radio. Greatly appreciate what you've done for me. And my reward to you is my MUSIC. Straight up, I make the music just for you, so you can do the extra crazy Biz Markie dance too, or even do the dance made up by yourself. As long as you use your good physical health, because you're the one to make the radio hype, like fresh tobacco and a brand new pipe. A program director always pick the right hits, like putting some salt and pepper and butter on grits. I always look up the program directors, cause they're the ones the jam selected. A couple of years ago when I didn't have a record playing on the radio, I thought to myself saying, if I ever get the chance to play my stuff, I'm gonna make everything extra tough, cause radio will last to infinity, as long as my name is the BIz, ever the ARK, and I'm here to say #1 entertainment source in it like USA. Cause if it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is something for the radio. My DJ is cool. I can't forget Big Daddy. And my man TV Swanee. My man God's Bobby. Can't forget Kashi in the place to be. Can't forget Sean Ralph in the place to be. This is the conclusion of just the beginning of hip-hop on the radio and its never-ending story and fighting just to get the right and have our respect on the station. That's exciting. In about 2 years I will be a superstar, be able to buy anything I want, even a car, cause if it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is something for the radio.